So I'm going to do another video on this 2022 Chevy Silverado. It's a 2500, has that midnight edition. I did a quick video on this showing you like the setup with my fifth wheel, but I didn't really go into any detail. But in this video I'm going to do a quick walk around, show you the interior and exterior. I'm going to show you guys the window sticker, and I'm going to show you the payload like as I always do. So let's go ahead and get started. Now keep in mind this is going to be an LTZ, Summit White, jet black interior. And this does have some optional powertrain. Now, starting off, the standard equipment is the owner and benefits, safety and security, and then it ends off over here. And this has a base price of $54,600. And here's some of your optional equipment. That Duramax diesel is $9,890. It has an LTZ Plus package. And has this LTZ convenience package number 2. Quite a bit of things in there. Z71 Sport Edition. This is going to black out those badgings and trim. And technology package. Gooseneck and fifth wheel prep. Safety package 2. And Z71 off-road package. Then it ends off on this side. So all in, you have $19,085 worth of total options. So all in all, you have $19,085 of options with a total price of $74,880. And yeah, the one package I want you guys to just take note of is that Z71 Sport Edition, because that gives you the blackout for this truck. I'm really liking this blackout package on this Silverado. I'm a sucker for white. White does not show swirls as much as other paints do. Really nice. Love the black grille. If you're not familiar, this does have full reflective style LED headlights with a LED accent. It does have incandescent turn signals though. Looks really clean. Has a projector style fog light below. And I like this like air dam down below. It's like in a painted black to match that grille. Hood scoop is finished in like a painted black. It is functional too. They did body match these parking sensors. Really quickly, last time I did a video on this truck, I did really go over a lot of the specs on this tire. So this is a Hankook Dynapro MT2, and this is a 10 ply tire, and it is a load range E. And as far as the capacities go, if you do a single, it's 1,650 kilograms, 3,640 pounds. Capacity at 80 psi is cold, and the dual is 1,500 kilograms or 3,305 for the pounds. And they're really meaty too. I love the way they look. I wish they were maybe a 285 as opposed to a 275, but it's a 275/70/18. So they look really good. And then of course, you got that independent front suspension, Rancho shocks. They use a fabric material inside the wheel wells. If you use a power washer, that should all come out pretty easily. They do a plastic fender flare. It would have been cool if they did like this color with it, like a painted material. Actually, like here's a better example of it, like up here. See how the plastic look a little different? It would look nice if they would have did a color for that. Shows you some of your badging. It's a really pretty truck. Even though the front end isn't everybody's cup of tea, the side, it looks really tough. They do give you a smart key system, only for the front doors. If you push the button, it'll lock and unlock the truck. You have the tubular style running boards. And this is a pretty large bed too. This is a 6'9" bed. They give you steps on each side, which are very useful. And I believe this has a 36-gallon tank too. I'll clarify. And this may be 7.4 gallons for the DEF. Again, I'll clarify if I got that wrong. And check out those door handles too. I don't know if I pointed that out, but they are painted like the front of the grill is. I don't know if you guys can see that Chevy spelt into the back of the bed. You have those black painted emblems. Now this is going to be a Class 5 receiving hitch. I do like these mounting points for the chain. I've used this in the past and it's really easy for my race trailer. I have a really big chain for my race trailer, so it's hard to get them in some of the other trucks, but this is perfectly done. You do have two cameras. You can do one for the inside the trailer, one for the back of the trailer. And this is a 7-pin plug. And notice your parking sensors. You do have a camera and the light on the back. You do have a 4-pin and a 7-pin connector here. As you guys saw, you have an optional 5th wheel prep package too. And they do give you a power plug. It's going to be 400 watts, 120 volts. And you do have two cameras into that high mount center light too. Tailgate's really easy to put up with one hand. Yeah, that white looks really good. Love the gloss black on the wheels. GM does it right with their tires and wheels. Cannot go wrong with a GM truck. Now, I didn't show this to you, but you do have a camera on each mirror. And these are power folding, and if you need to extend them to tow a trailer, you have that option too. That comes available with LTZ. And these are going to be LED lights for when you're backing up the trailer. You have some signals in the front. Clearance lights. And let's take a look under the hood. Now, I heard from some of you guys that Duramax might be getting a huge power bump probably for 2023. Something like 1,085 or 1,100 or something like that, I don't remember. And then it's gonna have like over 500 horsepower. I hope they do that because man, they would be killing the game. But this Duramax is good for 445 horsepower, 910 pound-feet of torque. Made it to a stamp of approval, Allison. I don't want to say that wrong because then you guys should get mad at me. But it's going to be a stamp of approval, Allison. So it's not a real Allison, as people say. I don't know if this is reliable or not. I have heard that people have had some issues, but anytime you're buying a first model year of anything, you're going to have problems. That's just going to happen. But this is a solid powertrain. This Duramax has been used since, I believe, 2018, 2019, somewhere in that time frame. So this has probably been as bulletproof as it's going to get. And in the comment section, do they still use the CP4 for this truck? I don't think they do. I think they stopped using it because they were one of the first ones to start using it and start having issues. But apart from that, this should be a pretty bulletproof Duramax. Now, who's ready for a new interior for GM trucks? I know I am. This is not terrible by any means, but I would love to see a new interior for 2023. This is a great truck. I think that the powertrain, the exterior design is pretty good, but it does need some enhancements. Unfortunately though, this has never happened in a while, but as you know with the market, someone's actually on their way to buy this truck. So I'm gonna make this short and sweet from here on out. So just bear with me. You do have a pretty large screen in the center here. And for what I can see, I do like this setup. It is really easy to use. you do have a home screen here, and then an information. Let me go ahead and start it up so you guys can see it. Actually, it'd be better if you guys just saw everything. So as I mentioned, you do have that home screen here. I like the fact that they do give you a readout for like the MPG, and it gives you like a trip A and a trip B. You also have your tire pressure. You can reset this pretty easily too. For your air filter, for your brake pad life, fuel economy. This is more of like a long-term fuel economy gauge here. It shows you your fuel filter life, and it gives you like a pitch and roll DEF monitor, and then an info page for options, and then back to the top. Then you have something for your navigation, for your phone, and then for setup too. Now this screen is definitely clear. The camera system on this truck is amazing. I think it's one of the best ones in the business, and there's definitely some views that you can see too. Really useful if you are looking to back up a trailer or hook up to a trailer. And you can change the lines too for the back camera. This one does have that optional bed camera. You can zoom in for that also. And as you see for your conventional hitch there. And to go back to the home screen, actually I have to go back into park. To go back to the home screen, you do have options for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And it's pretty quick too. I mean, this is one of the best screens. It's very clear, very easy to use, and yeah, it's just this is a no fuss system. Down below you do have dual climate control. You can drop the tailgate for this truck, and you can also hold this button and lift it back up again without having to lift it up. So if you're a woman driving this and you don't want to work too hard, you have a button there. You can turn on the parking assist or turn it off. You have that lane departure. It does vibrate the seat for you. Exhaust brake, if you're towing a trailer, you're going downhill, this will help maintain the speed. And plenty of plugs, USBs, trailer brake, charging pad, cup holders right here. You have an additional spot here for a phone, deep storage, and on this side we have a ton of storage. Up top here, you do have a high definition rearview mirror. You can turn that off too if you like. And then up top here, you do have LED lights throughout the interior. Home link system. And you can slide that rear glass too. Now out back, you do have that same design. And just check out some of the storage that you have in the back seat too. You give you an armrest in the center, and one thing I like about the GM trucks is it does have a flat floor surface too, so that does come in handy. These seats do flip up to give you some additional storage, and it is a 60/40 bench. Alright, so here are the numbers for this truck. You have a gross fuel weight rating at 11,350 pounds. Gross combined weight rating is 27,500. Rear gross ax weight rating, it's going to be 6,600 pounds. Truck has a curb weight of 8,231 pounds. Max payload is 3,119. Conventional towing is 12,000 with a 1,200 pound towing weight. And then gooseneck is 18,500 with a 2,775 pound hitch weight. And then here's the front gross ax weight rating for this truck too. But hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. I was hoping to be able to post this video before this truck sold, but it might be sold today. And thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you guys in the next video.